How should I start the video? I don't even know. Come get ready with me to tell you how I got fired. Acompáñame a arreglarme para que me corran. No, they already did that. Have you ever been fired? Do you remember? ¿Cómo te fue? No. I don't know, guys. What am I supposed to say? So I feel like I have to make this video because there's so many questions. There's so many people out there who have supported me over the years, and I feel like it's necessary for me to sit down and address the elephant in the room. And at the end of this video, I am gonna be answering some questions that people sent to me on Instagram. Go follow me on Instagram at I'm Melissa Rios. Because guys, a la mejor voy a ser full-time influencer, yeah. Oh my gosh. Don't judge me. I haven't shaved in like 2 months, so shout out to Flawless. Story time del día que me corrieron. Hi, I'm Melissa. I worked on the radio for 13 years, and as of last week, I'm no longer there. And I know that everybody is here for el chisme, chisme, and I love chisme. I'm a chisme girly. I made a whole career out of it for 13 years. Entonces, yo estoy aquí para darles lo que ustedes quieren, el chisme, because you guys are my friends. I mean, it's not fair that you guys have supported me all of these years, and then all of a sudden, I go radio silent. Sorry, I'm a Taurus, and I joke about everything, except being broke. Like, there's nothing funny about that. But other than that, nothing's off limits. Así que se va y se corre. Come get ready with me as I tell you how I got fired from corporate radio. Whew, it's getting hot in here. Un abanico, chicos, un abanico. So we always have parties and dinners and events at work. It's nothing new que la gente va y lleva comida. Entonces, ese día fueron a llevar comida al trabajo. So there was nothing abnormal about that day. A company took food and we were all eating. Mind you, there's a no eating policy in the studio, but we all did it. Everybody ate in the studio all the time. It wasn't something weird. So they take the food and I noticed that there are no utensils. So usually in the kitchen, sorry, can you hear that? Alguien cometió un crimen. Espero que todos estén bien. Los delincuentes. Guys, it's like literally 2 p.m. Save that for the nighttime. Okay, sorry. Enfócate, enfócate. Pajarito, pajarito, pajarito. Okay, so it's not abnormal for people to go to the building and take food. Okay, there's always people at the radio station. La gente entra y sale. And some company ended up taking food. So I was in the studio eating. Mind you, everybody eats in the studio, even though you're not allowed to eat in the studio. But everybody does it. Like, I didn't think anything bad was gonna happen from us eating in there. So as we're in there, I realized that there aren't enough utensils. We need plates and napkins. And so sometimes there's some in the kitchen. So I was like, okay, I'll go get them. I went into the kitchen and there was a lot of plates. Like, you know when you go to Costco and there's like a bag of plates and a bag, all of that was in the kitchen. Anything that's in the kitchen at the station is up for grabs. That's just it. That's like an unwritten rule. Like, if you take something and you leave it on the table of the kitchen, el que se le antoje puede agarrar. Pan, dulces. Some people have taken like aguacates from their aguacate tree and then just leave them there. Y tú te sirves, agarras, and then you go. You say thank you to whoever was that left it, and you go. Unwritten rule from the kitchen. So I saw all of these utensils, and I was like, okay, well, let me grab a pack. So I grabbed a pack of plates. I grabbed a pack of forks and napkins. And then as I'm walking out, I run into like the boss. And he looks at me and he's just like, are you stealing? And so he tells me, come to my office immediately.
Mom.
And yes.
Tell them the truth.
This is the truth.
No, it's not.
I was caught stealing.
No, you were not.
I stole plates and napkins, and they took me into the office.
Oh, brother.
And they
Tell them the truth.
fired Okay.
Tell her the truth.
Okay. The truth
Thank
is, the real story is that hay una vieja en el trabajo que me cae bien gorda, okay? Nobody likes her, to be clear. Not even her own show likes her. So we saw each other in the parking lot.
Mom, that's not true. Tell him. Mom, say the truth. No more tall tales.
Okay, I'll say the truth. Okay, I'm ready to say the truth. Es que yo necesito darles drama. Yo necesito darles contenido. And all of these things sounded great, actually. So, I'm just saying. You're free to run with any of that. You're free to clip it and run with it. You have my permission. Melissa Ríos, ex empleada de Cali 93.9, se roba platos y la amenazan con meterla al bote y la corren. Dun, dun, dun. Ooh, what about this one? Melissa Ríos se pelea con una vieja que en el trabajo. Dun, dun, dun. No? Okay, the real story is simple, and it's actually quite boring. I got let go on Thursday. The station changed formats. That means they changed the music, and they let go of a couple of people. They said, hey, we have a meeting. We want to talk to you guys. And as soon as I got there and I saw this, dije, güey, nos van a correr. You got the tissues and the water bottles? Girl, like this is a funeral setup. I knew for a fact que nos iban a dar una patada en el culo. We had our meeting. They said their thank yous. We said our goodbyes. And I went on my way. I came home, had pupusas with the kids. I told my kids, Mateo has been so excited. He's like, Mom, are you gonna be a stay-at-home mom now? My husband, nothing but supportive. And my other two boys are just like, okay, so what are we gonna do now? I've been in radio for 13 years. Am I sad to say goodbye? Yes, but I'm also really excited. There is no bad blood at all. Guys, when I signed up to be in radio 13 years ago, I knew that this was a part of the process. I can't tell you how many people I've seen come in and out of those doors. Not only at the company that I'm at, but at the company I was at before. And across the board, radio stations everywhere. Entertainment, period. Entonces, yo sabía a lo que me estaba metiendo. I knew what I was getting myself into. I actually have this saying, ahora tú, mañana yo. That means it's inevitable. Change is coming regardless. And I had been there for 6 years. Entonces, me fue bien. And honestly, that's all I can think about. Is like, me fue bien, güey. 13 years? That is amazing. Like, to me, I can't even... That makes me emotional. 13 años haciendo what I love. Regardless of if I agreed or disagreed with certain things, if I, like, obviamente, nothing's gonna be perfect. But when I tell you that I had 13 years in LA radio and all I can think of and all I can feel is gratitude, please believe me cuando te lo digo. There is not an ounce, ni poquito, de resentimiento, de coraje, de, like, I've read these beautiful messages and I've also read some messages of like, it's their loss, it's this. I don't see it that way. We're parting ways y pues es que aquí ya no es. And that's okay. My mom has this saying, pa todo hay solución menos la muerte. And in the big scope of things, este no es un problema. I have health, I have my family, I have Jesus. When I left the radio station, I came home and my husband was waiting for me with flowers. That makes me emotional. See, that right there makes me emotional because I texted my husband and I told him like, hey, I told him what happened because he knew I was going to have a meeting. And when I got home, him and Mateo were waiting for me with flowers, my favorite flowers, some sunflowers. And he gave me a big hug and he told me that he loved me and that we're going to figure it out. I grabbed those flowers and I took them to church. Y fui se las dejé a la Virgencita as a form of thank you for taking care of me and for allowing me to do what I love for 13 years. I don't know what's next. I don't know if I'm gonna be a stay-at-home mom like Mateo wants me to. I don't know if I'm gonna be a full-time influencer. I don't know. I just know that this is a transition and I'm kind of excited for it. Once you've gone, like I was a single mother once. Listen, I didn't even have money for milk. O sea, si Diosito me sacó de allá, que no me saque de esta, güey. La fe que yo le tengo, no pasa nada, oiga. But I'm so happy to have had this experience. How lucky am I to have had my own show and to have worked in radio for this long and to have made so many memories and relationships. Oh my God, how exciting. I don't see it as I was discarded or they didn't care about me, or I just think when you're in this business, you have to have thick skin and you have to not take anything personal. I don't take any of this personal at all. Hi. Do you want to say hi to my friends?
Hey, any friends of yours are my friends.
Tell them that I'm going to be a stay-at-home mom now.
You're going to be a stay-at-home mom now.
How was Dr. Claude's?
Oh, I feel better already.
Oh, good. Did you make Mateo's appointment for tomorrow?
I'm gonna.
Okay.
Don't forget to place your order for Sunday delivery. We're more reliable than the Amazon man, the UPS man. Get to your house between 4 and 9 with a thermal bag with plenty of ice.
Shameless plug. Okay. Bye. And I don't want to seem like I'm out of touch. Like I don't want people to be like, ay, es que ella tiene mucho dinero, entonces no se preocupa. No, bebé, yo también tengo biles. Pero the way my faith works, the way my love and my trust for Jesus is set up, yo no me puedo preocupar de eso. Bien dice la Biblia, si Diosito le da de comer a los pájaros, que no me ayude a mí. Is that what it says? Someone pull the quote. The scripture says, aquí puro peace and love, way. Guys, I was a single mom. I was working overnights at a radio station with nothing but a freaking dream. Like, I had friends in radio school who would have to buy me food to feed me because I hadn't ate all day. Shout out to Ken. I'll never forget that. Ooh, I had friends who, see, that makes me emotional. I had friends who would have to let me borrow their car so I can get to work because I didn't have a car. Esto, güey, papita. Papita para mí. O sea, I'm just not there anymore. Gracias a Dios, I have a car, I have a home, my kids have food. Entonces, all I can feel is just so happy and grateful and excited for what's next. Every single thing that little 23-year-old Melissa said she was gonna do, se logró. Gracias a Dios mío. Entonces, ahora I have to make a new list. This 36-year-old woman needs to reinvent herself and refigure out what she wants, make new goals. What does that look like? I'm not sure. So I did receive a lot of messages, so I just want to take the time to answer these messages or these questions that you guys sent me over on Instagram. Go follow me at I'm Melissa Rios on Instagram because I'm gonna be posting a lot more now, guys. Yo voy a ser influencer. I need you guys to tell me, like, what should I post? I need your help. I need you to tell me what you want to see more of. Or should I just go get a job? Shout out to Antonio Moreno. He said, ¿Qué realmente pasó? Nothing. They flipped the station and they said, thank you for your services, and gave me my last check. So yeah. Not related, but can you please tell me where you got your glasses from? These glasses are Celine glasses. I got them like 6 years ago. They're very heavy, but they're some of my favorite glasses. Click the link for 20% off. Use the code. I'm just kidding. I don't have a code. See? I am an influencer. Celine, call me. I have like 5 pairs of glasses from them. I love them. Sonríe 2573 said, te sugiero aplicar a la televisión. ¿Te gustaría trabajar en la TV? Yes, absolutely. I would love to be on television. I would love to be on a show. I would love to do acting. I would love to do commercials. I would love to do all of that. So maybe she's onto something. Did you have to sign an NDA? No, I didn't have to sign any of that. I actually wasn't on contract either. I was at will. I was there because I wanted to. I was there because they wanted me to. It was actually a really nice relationship. I was so spoiled. I came in, did what I loved, got to hang out with my friends for a living, talk on the radio. Guys, chef's kiss. What exactly happened at the station? Nada, amiga. Te lo juro, it was so anticlimactic. Is that how you say? Is that how you say it? Like o sea, nothing. They called us in. They said, thank you for your services. We shook hands. I walked out of there. I gave hugs. I gave kisses. I said, follow me on Instagram. The HR lady, like, it wasn't that big of a deal. Like, I still feel welcomed in that building. I'm 99.9% sure that they'd let me in. Did they really fire you? Is firing and laid off the same? Let me ask. Is firing and being laid off the same thing? Firing means letting a worker go for any reason, whereas layoff refers to an employment termination based on economics, usually involving more than one worker. So I got laid off. I didn't just get fired because there's a bunch of us. I think I got fired, but whatever. Tomato. Why? That was stupid of them. Honestly, I think business is business. I don't think it was stupid of them. I think it was a business decision. Again, I don't take anything personal. I don't think this was like, oh, poor me. They're so stupid. They're missing out on me. Like, no, we worked together for a really long time. I'm very grateful for that. And now it's just, next, ¿quién me quiere? ¿Quién me quiere? Ever consider OnlyFans? No. I haven't. Soy muy penosa, que me vean. Ay, ¿qué voy a enseñar? Not that cute. Amador Patty 82. No que seamos chismosas, pero amiga, ¿qué pasó? What happened? Were you shocked? It's funny because I actually made a video a couple weeks ago saying, no te estreses, la compañía no es tuya. Like, me falta a veces un pelo pa' bruja, and I sensed change in the air. Entonces, I was just kind of like, girl, don't worry about it. There was a lot of people walking around the building a little stressed. And I was just kind of like, dude, there's nothing you can do. When something's going to hit the fan, it's going to hit the fan. And ¿para qué te estresas? Te van a salir arrugas. Te vas a estresar y te vas a enfermar. Like, I really do believe that stress can get you sick. Entonces, I'm like, no. Yo no me estreso. Like, what happens when you get stressed out is you get stressed out in the moment. And then you get stressed out when it happens, if it happens again. So that's like double the stress. I'm good off that. I'm going to wait till something happens. And even then, like, ¿para qué me estreso? ¿Qué va a pasar? Nada. No puedo arreglar nada. So we'll cross that bridge when we get there. If the future had a radio deal, would you go back? Again, I never say never. I don't know if radio is back in my cards in a couple of years, in a month or 2 months. I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. But I'm always open. Dude, I'm open to working at Costco, making the little happy faces on the receipts. I heard they got good ass benefits. I'm not above anything. So if radio came back and was like, hi, Melissa, would you like to? Yes, because it's easy, because I love it. If TV called and was like, hi, Melissa, would you? Absolutely. Yes. If tomorrow they call me and they're like, Melissa, can you come deliver 100 juices? Yes, I'll do it. Open, bebé. Open to everything except OnlyFans. Where I said I wouldn't do that. Pros and cons. Oh my gosh, this is a good one. So the pros of being unemployed is I get to wake up and hang out with my kids all day for now. And I really get to reevaluate what do I want. I feel like this is my midlife, literally, if you do the math. I'm going through midlife. Entonces, what do I want? I spent 13 years in radio. Do I want to spend another 13? Do I want to maybe get a regular job and spend more time with my kids? Do I want to focus and be an influencer? Do I want to be a regular mom? I don't know. And cons is obviously the money. Like, I don't have my check that's coming in every week. And so a little bit is up in the air. But I try not to stress too much about money. I don't like to lower my vibration with stressing out on my bank account. Baby, come here. Actually, my husband hates that I do that. Baby, do I ever look at her bank account?
Never. I hate that about you. I'm over here thinking, man, how are we gonna pay everything?
Don't tell them. Okay, get out. I just needed you to answer the one question. I don't like to lower my vibration like that, guys. I don't pay attention. It's unnecessary. As long as he figures it out, that's all that matters. Soy irresponsable. Oh my God. What has been the worst radio show boss you've had? Oh my God. You guys, at the beginning of my career, I've talked about this man before because I've had a couple bosses. And this man forever changed the way I thought about things because I remember he called me in. Like, I was like developing my on the radio online personality. Like, I was developing like who I am, my sense of self. I was so young. Also, I was like 23, 24. And I was new to radio. And he was just kind of like, Melissa, he called me into his office. He's very serious. And he's just like, look, you're trying to be funny. You're not funny. Stop trying to be funny. And so I was like, ooh, shit, okay. So what should I be? I can't be sexy. So there was a time where I was like trying to be like this sensual, guys, I can't fucking be sexy for the life of me. Like, it's just so awkward. So anyway, I think to me, that was like the worst boss ever. Because who pulls in their employee and says, stop trying to be funny, you're not funny? It's like, come on, I'm hilarious. And I don't even try, dog. You were jealous of me. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I think he just wanted something different from me, and he doesn't think women are funny. Joke's on you. Where are you now? No. Where is he now? I should Google him. I'm going to friend him. He can get me a job. I want to keep creating content here on YouTube. I want to post things. I need you to tell me what you want to see, what you would like for me to try. And now I have all the time. Entonces, a trabajar, muchachos. A trabajar. Am I still going to keep in touch with Vinny and Santa Rosa and J-Dubs and Juju? Absolutely. I actually met Juju I met Juju and Vinny in that building. I've known Santa Rosa for 13 years, and I've known J-Dubs for 13 years. So I feel like these connections, these contacts, and these amistades I'm going to keep for the rest of my life, pase lo que pase. We probably won't see as much of each other because I'm not getting paid to hang out with them anymore, but I'll still see them. Sonny de Alvarez wants to know what my Halloween costume is going to be for 2026. Absolutely not. You don't stand a chance that I'm going to tell you. No. Stephanie says, why did you leave 96.3? Girl, that was 6 years ago. Okay, but I'll tell you. I asked for more money. They didn't want to pay me, so we shook hands and I left. What happened between you and Smoochie, Alejandra? Nothing. We used to work together. We no longer work together. Pero no pasó nada. Saludos. Smooch. Smooch. How many people actually got laid off? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think 9, 10. I don't know. How are you really holding up? I'm really okay. Voy a llorar. Hold on. Take a picture of that, okay? Screenshot. Quisiera darles like this crazy sob story, but I'm okay. I can't be anything but grateful. Yeah, that's all I can feel. Yo conozco muchas personas que tuvieron los mismos sueños que yo y they had a different path. Entonces I'm nothing but just agradecida con el de arriba for letting me do it. I'm not even, this isn't me blowing smoke. This is literally how I feel. Grateful. Internally, like here and here now that I'm not there anymore, I'm just kind of like, wait, ¿qué vas a hacer, Melissa? You have so much work to do. Entonces, what have I been doing? I have been thinking. I have been plotting. I have been going to the gym. And I have been creating because that's what I'm really good at. I'm just kind of going back to basics and then seeing where that takes me. Yeah, so let's see. I think that's it. Did you cry when you got the bad news? No, I did not cry. Actually, I made a lot of jokes while we were in the office. I thought that's like a toxic trait that I have. I cope with things by making jokes. The people who were around me also were making jokes, Santa Rosa and Vinny. And so it's like nobody felt bad. Nobody was mad. Everybody was so chill that I was with. Everyone was like so chill about it. We knew that this is part of the business. I feel like I sound like a broken record, but todos muy tranquis. Después de eso nos fuimos a comer. I had a little drinky drink and we were just talking about next ideas or things that we want to work on. And yeah, no, I didn't cry. I think I did get emotional during brunch after. And it was the idea of having to tell my mom and my dad that I had gotten laid off. I'm 36 years old. I shouldn't be scared of my parents, but for some reason, since I was young, I always knew what I was doing. I always knew like what the next step was. My parents are hardworking Mexicanos. Entonces, this uncertainty of not having a job and exploring at 36, I was fearful of how they were going to feel. So I did get a little emotional when I thought of how was I going to tell my parents. But it went well. Just MSD said, oh my God, your industry is so cutthroat. I've been following you since the other radio station. Yes, it is. It is. And this is what we signed up for. And this is what gives us thrill. Do you know how much of a masochist we have to be? How crazy you have to be to do this? And it's everyone in entertainment. Bebe, it's not just us in radio. It's everyone in television and the movie industry. Like Mateo has auditions sometimes and they're like, oh my God, you're perfect. And they put him on a veil. And then the next day they're like, never mind, we found someone different. Like Mateo's 8 and he's already developed that, okay, no pasa nada, I didn't get the gig. So like actors, radio, entertainment, like it's just so cutthroat. But it's honestly, we live for it. We're masochists like that. I know, gross. Okay, and last but not least, Dodger Girl 80. Who do we need to boycott? We write at Dawn, no one. You need to boycott no one. I really appreciate all of the love and the support, pero I mean, if you want to listen to the station, listen to the station. I used to work at the station called La Raza. I still listen to it sometimes. It's one of my best kept secrets. La Raza, 96. Like, sometimes when I'm feeling extra paisa, I put that shit on, okay? I listen to all the radio stations. Entonces, I don't need you guys to boycott anyone. If anything, I just need you to please pray for me, talk to Diosito for me, allow him to bring in all of the new, all of the adventures, all of the love, all of the positive vibes to me. Pide por mí, por mi salud, la de mis hijos. Y pues aquí no pasa nada, chicos. I'm grateful. I am happy. I'm excited. And yeah, I just need you to follow me on Instagram, on TikTok, and here on YouTube. Please comment down below. Let me know what you want to see more of. And there were so many questions. Look. And so if there's anything that I haven't answered, please let me know. Like, I know it's not going to be the last time I talk about this, but I hope that I answered all of your questions and that you feel content or that you feel satisfied with the answers because they're the truth. I don't ever want to bash. I don't ever want to talk bad. Cotorreo, I mess around. I'm going to create content. Like, I'm unemployed. What's next? Come do my makeup with me as I go look for a job. Like, I'm going to do things like that. Todo es peace, love, buenas vibras, positive energy y cotorreo. Chicos, aquí no ha pasado nada, oiga. No pasa nada. A trabajar. I love you guys. And yeah, let me know what you want to see more of. Besitos.